do for anything anytime I stand up. I'm like, bloody old woman. And then my husband says, you are an old woman.
Welcome back to the second quarter as we see Israel straight out onto court. Switzerland joining them. Switzerland leading this game 18 goals to 8.
Good pressure on the ball there, backed by the Israel goal attack. Switzerland centre pass. I always like to see the wing attack, goal attack defending hard.
So not sure that there are any changes. We've not received any, and we'll take a little scan of the court to see. But at this stage, no changes either team. Speak too soon. So Israel, Altman from goal attack to wing defence, back to goal attack, and then we've got Barucci goalkeeper, Bloom wing defence goes off as Altman replaces, Carmel wing attack, Dixon goal shooter, Kochav centre, Sorek goal defence.
It's so unfortunate because Israel worked so hard to turn over the Switzerland centre pass. But great pressure at the back there. Barucci bringing the ball out. We just need to keep making sure there's a bit of staticness in their attack then for Israel. I think they can just get the ball moving and time their runs and their offers.
So let's just confirm those changes there. Pretty much gone back to the starting line, certainly in the defensive unit, Israel. So Barucci, goalkeeper, Sorek, goal defence, Altman, wing defence, Kochav, centre, the captain, Carmel, wing attack, back, goal attack, and Dixon, goal shooter.
Great intercept there by back, goal attack for Israel, but just they're getting turnover on the ball, just not quite able to capitalise, keeping possession, partly because Switzerland are putting so much pressure on each pass.
So Israel scored 11 goals in their match earlier today, so already at 9 as we've just started quarter 2, so much better performance by Israel, and they'll be looking just to keep their tally going in this match, and obviously I'm sure they've got the targets that they're aiming for.
I think at the moment Switzerland are just that little bit more assured on the ball perhaps than Israel. Especially in a turnover position.
And it's just trying to create 2 offers for this ball. Just got the one at the moment, so with a little bit more movement off the ball to set themselves, might just pull the defence of Switzerland. So another change on the wing attack for Israel.
just got a little bit scrappy out there this last minute or so. Both teams will no doubt refocus.
So that change was Carmel to the bench for Israel at wing attack and Mac returning at wing attack.
Just applauding out loud then the coolness of McDonald. Took the ball right on circle edge, turned and popped it up with no hesitation. She wasn't thinking about should I pass, and there she goes again. Didn't quite hit that one, but the fact she's prepared to look every single time is so important.
Yes, a good addition to the under-17s for Switzerland. Oh, just got hold of it there. This is MacDonald that we've been impressed with. A great target, just not able to convert on that occasion. By
Orland at wing attack. Yeah, good defence. Again by Hammond, really closing down that backline run by the shooters, not giving them the space on the goal line that they're looking for.
Good through court play there from Switzerland, well balanced mid-court. The defence linking well with the attacking unit. Always good when you see goal defence, wing defence bringing the ball through that mid-court. Just gives time for the attacking unit to set and takes a little bit of pressure off them as well. So great work by Bulgari at wing defence and Games at goal defence.
If I had £1 as a coach, Anita, for every time the wing attack and goal attack, I had to tell them to get back down the court and allow our defenders to bring the ball out. Probably would be on a beach somewhere right now. Good pick-up, well read.
So Israel will get the throw in and it will be Mac to take that. Looking into the circle, I'm sure.
Nice ball.
And there we go. 11 goals on the board. Israel with their centre pass as well.
I'd love to see Israel start to make some earlier prelim moves rather than waiting for the player in front of them to receive and then moving, because it would just enable them to let the ball go a bit quicker, feel a bit more confident. Quickly take it and pass, she's there. Oh.
So Israel get the throw in, looking in for Back. The work of Back and Dixon has enabled them to put 11 goals on the board, well supported by the team. Much better through court play from Israel. It's just taking care of that possession, looking for those options, and as we've talked about, those early moves. Try and pull your defender away and then come towards the ball, or at least on the straight line option. Back, excellent goal, takes Israel to 12.
They'll be just super pleased with this performance. Another interception, well done. Korchev, the captain for Israel.
So we're informed that Dixon has gone off the court, and it is now Levi at goal shooter. So better movement there from Israel. Couple of options. Just pulling the defence. It's just taking care of that ball. Just getting that communication, the contact. Eye contact with the person. And getting those connections as they bring the ball through Israel. Something for them to think about. As we see Switzerland again finding McDonald, the target, and the cool shooter puts another goal on the board. 23 goals to Switzerland, 12 goals to Israel.
Yeah, that's still only really 5 turnovers between the two teams. Great play there by Israel.
So holding that 10-goal margin at the moment in quarter 2. As McDonald responds at the other end for Switzerland. So Israel on the attack, working hard to get on the front of their opponents.
Oh, it's unlucky.
And that's a good pick-up by Back, the goal attack for Israel.
Play by Levy. Confident to put the ball up.
Super goal by McDonald. Only one decision there, and that
turn and shoot.
Clear.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nice ball. That was a lovely pass in. Equally good down the opposite end. Yeah.
So great response there from Israel, electing to look long, delivering that long straight line pass into the shooter.
This has been a really good quarter for Israel. 7-all at this stage in this second quarter. They could now, if they can get it down court, 2 minutes to play, just take their time. Oh, unfortunate. Nice shot as well. Consistency by Harper at the goal attack. Israel could just improve by a little bit more purpose about their movement and why they're going where they're going, rather than just perhaps running for the sake of it, making sure they understand who's in a better position to go for the ball. They just get a little bit muddled up when they come down into the goal third.
And I think making that one move, that one sprint, they've got the defender with them. They just need to at times cut back, so the defender has actually outrun them, so they've got the space to be able to use the change of direction.
Yeah, put your brakes on and send them the other way.
Yeah.
But credit to Switzerland, part of the reason why it's harder for Israel to bring the ball down is the pressure they're putting on it. Every pass, hands over, and very composed shooting by both shooters for Switzerland.
And I'm sure Molly Brodie will be pleased with the performance of Harper, the captain, and MacDonald. Not afraid to turn and shoot, take the long shots. So 11 goals the margin, so a much tighter contested quarter by Israel. They'll be pleased with this performance. Might be timed out on this opportunity. Oh, great vision.
Oh, unlucky. That was really good play, aware of the timing.
Absolutely. So, end of quarter two, Switzerland 27 goals, Israel 16. A much tighter goal for goal 15 minutes there by Israel, and just a result of 9-8 to Switzerland. So Elanit Lieberman, the Israel coach, will be very pleased with that performance, and as we've talked about, lots of improvements from Israel, and they'll be really pleased moving into half-time. So we'll let the coaches just go through their work now in the interval, the half-time break, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes' time with commentary for the last 30 minutes of this match. So don't go too far. Join us back here soon for the live stream. So welcome back to quarter 3. We've got a scoreline: Switzerland 27, Israel 16. This is a match in the challenge competition down in Gibraltar as both teams enter the court for this third quarter. Just a change to bring you from Switzerland. Not many changes in this side so far, but we see Roberts move from centre to wing defence and Rose onto court into centre.
And a good shot by McDonald out there. She reminds me a little bit of Ellie Cardwell's shooting action. So we teach a lot about, shoulder width apart for the feet, but for some players it doesn't work, and clearly for McDonald she shoots more comfortably slightly on the angle. Why would you want to change that as a shooter, coach?
Yeah, at the moment it works. She's got the height advantage as well, but she sets so well at post. Look at that. Great action. Looks a little bit like a basketball shot at times. It works. And it's certainly helping Switzerland with the lead. But she's available, Lynn, as well, so kind of reads play well at the back.
Yeah, I like when you see shooters offering an option and watching the game and not just waiting for the ball to be brought down to them, because sometimes you do need that seventh option on the court to break up the defence. Just keep that element of surprise there, not always be able to read what a player's going to do. Nice ball by Mac.
So sets and scores. Most goals scored so far in any complete match for Israel. So at this stage in the third quarter, they'll definitely be pleased with the number of goals on the board currently. And I'm sure a few more to come. Just needs to get the balance. She'll get the penalty there. That's the goal shooter. That is the work of Levi.
Very even again in this quarter so far.
It just oozes confidence through the team, doesn't it, when they know.
Body language on the court.
Yeah.
And I think when you've got a shooter who's prepared to put the ball up, it raises the confidence of every other player on the court, because they know they've done the hard work getting the ball to the shooter, and it's like, well, job done. It's that hard kind of going back when the ball turns over and then you're attacking again. Great. She's so calm, so cool. Whoosh.
So 3 in a row for McDonald in the space of about a minute. As Israel go again. So Mac supporting well on the circle edge, but that's a footwork call. So Switzerland back in possession.
Levi thought about it, but thought she chose the right landing foot. Great rotation in there by Harper and McDonald. McDonald just waited until the right time to make that really strong drive towards the ball. Oh, unlucky. Unfortunately, the ball wasn't allowed to go. Great shot.
Good shot there by Back. as Levi was free under the post and Mac just elected to give that ball to the front shooter. So 19 goals scored by Israel, 34 to Switzerland.
So great here as well in Gibraltar, running the two venues this weekend, Anita. Europe Netball's event, but here to really support Gibraltar in their preparations for the Netball World Youth Cup 2025, which will be held here in the Rock 19th to the 28th of September next year. Really exciting times.
And definitely exciting, having missed the previous World Youth Cup as well, which should have taken place in 2021. So the last World Youth Cup was 2017 out in Botswana. So Gibraltar looking to do their early prep about the event. This is the test event, as Lynn said, and they'll be welcoming a good number of teams. 16 teams? 20 increase
teams
at World Youth. Wow.
And one of the things I'm really pleased about is Fiji was where we should have hosted in 2021 before obviously the global pandemic happened. Fiji will be one of the teams who have qualified automatically to be here, and I think that's the right decision for netball to have made.
Yes, so some individuals in that 19 age group will have probably missed the World Youth. However, looking ahead, what a fantastic year it will be. 2025, and Gibraltar really excited, aren't they, just to host and put on a great event.
Absolutely. I think we're all excited about the World Youth Cup being here in Europe, in our region. Lots of opportunity to see the best young talent on the planet descend here in September next year. What an opportunity.
Good pressure from Israel there. No options available to the Swiss defence to bring that ball out of the goal third there. So Israel will get a chance to put this ball through to the shooters. And the bounce pass just got the contact call as well.
So Switzerland definitely come out stronger in this quarter. I wonder what Molly Brodie said to them at half time. Certainly had an impact.
Good defensive pressure there from Harper, the captain, just tracking her player as her opponent was supporting the centre pass. So Switzerland regain possession.
I think as Israel get more used to playing competitions at this level, they'll choose where they commit for the ball on that stage one rather than perhaps holding back to get better stage two, because that is allowing the Swiss to move down the court with pace and doing it really, really well.
Yes, that's right. I think sometimes on the centre pass as well, it's let the opponents get that first phase, the first ball, and just try and pack that goal third to try and put the pressure on.
Lovely play by Israel. Got your pen ready?
I'm ready again. Needing all the space I can get on this page, Lynn. So we see.
I'm glad I haven't been trusted with the substitutions today, the impact players.
Matt goes to the bench. Let's see who the player is.
I still think it's great that these teams are running the bench, allowing players to come on and play, and that ability to see who reacts well to being starting 7 or substitute or impact player really tells you about the squad you have and how you can best utilise their skills.
Indeed, and Carmel comes on at wing attack. It is Mac, obviously, that has gone to the bench.
It's been a bit of a Mac Karma double act in that wing attack position for Israel.
And pretty sure we've got Christodoulou back on at goalkeeper for Switzerland. So Israel just trying to see the options, just too much on that over the 2 defence. Probably that's where they might look to reset that ball on the transverse line and go again. So they're not throwing that ball on the diagonal with a lot of air time there, but just too much on that as well.
Yeah, I think that coming from the one out of channel and straight across the court to the other is a challenging ball to give, and it just gives the opposition time to position. Score really now beginning to extend for Switzerland. Some great play from them this quarter.
So we've got a scoreline 41 goals to Switzerland, 22 to Israel as we approach the final 3 minutes of this. The third quarter will be another 15 minutes to go, and I'm sure Switzerland will be just trying to keep moving, keep pressing ahead and build a much wider scoreline. But Israel are doing all they can to stay in touch.
Another good, confident shot by back at goal attack. Israel centre pass. Oh, great defending by Rose.
McDonald again just turns a little bit quick on that release point there. Just that reliance on the cross court, isn't it, that just loses its accuracy. So Israel probably, if they can keep the ball in the same channel, use the reset as we've talked about, as McDonald secures another mid-range shot and really takes the ball under the post, Lynn, so it's great to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, but she can as well because of her movement out there, and I think she's playing to the opposition she's got against her, which is great to see for a goal shooter. Not afraid to put the ball up. And just watching her, she's looking at the clock as well, so being time aware, really important. Still plenty of time in this quarter for at least another goal. Great. Double feint dodge there. Whoosh.
Super shooting from McDonald.
Lovely play by Israel.
So great work there. Israel just moved the ball to the centre channel, opened up the circle to get that ball through. A good goal from them as they go again. Centre pass structure a little bit better. It's just about looking to goal, seeing those options and making sure there are options forward.
There's a throw-in being given to Switzerland. Clock's running down.
And there we go. So Switzerland just extending the scoreline, 44 goals to Israel's 24. Israel managing to score 18 goals consistently through each of the quarters. They'll be pleased with this improved performance. For Switzerland, again, some solid shooting and work by MacDonald in the goal shooter position. So we'll take a short break. We'll be back for the final 15 minutes of this, a championship match, Israel versus Switzerland. Coaches are in action. We'll take a break. So join us back on the live stream in a few minutes' time. Welcome back to the final quarter. It's 44 goals to Switzerland, 24 to Israel. Switzerland, two starters on the centre pass. Oh, great tracking there from Israel, just not able to retain possession. Continues where she left off. MacDonald sinking another mid-range shot.
Yeah, the third quarter was really effective for Switzerland, 17-8 to them, which mirrored their start in the first quarter. Be good to see Israel now just keeping the game, put a bit of pressure on the ball. Great ball into the shooter, Levi.
So some changes for Israel. We've got Altman that goes from wing defence to goal attack. That means back she goes to the bench. Barucci stays on at goalkeeper. Bloom goes on at wing defence. Dixon replaces Levi at goal shooter. Kochav stays the same and she remains in at centre. And just the last change, Simon goes off at goal defence and Sorek returns.
Unfortunate. Great hit there by Altman. Interesting to see wing defence going to goal attack and vice versa. Not a usual combination in netball, but I'm sure the coaches in Lebanon will know what she's doing.
McDonald holds strong there. Gets the rebound.
I think that's the first time I've seen her show any emotion on the court. She's super cool. She'll like that better.
So Swiss team hit the 50 mark against 25 for Israel.
I know Israel will have wanted to come here and play their best and actually win some games, but I'd be surprised if they weren't pleased with putting away this amount of goals against Switzerland.
And their second match of the day as well, so good for them to finish with a much improved performance. But it's definitely Brooke MacDonald, the goal shooter for Switzerland, that has made a significant mark in this competition for a team at goal shooter.
Nice pop into the shooter under the post. Well done, Dixon. So McDonald took the shot on when her foot had been out the goal circle, so umpire gave free pass to the opposition, to Israel. If anyone was wondering what had happened there.
And I think Switzerland, they've really started to think about the pathway and focus their thinking on this age group as well, building the strength. Certainly what sits underneath the open group as well. So this is a great performance by them, certainly at this under-17 level.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to you interviewing Molly Brodie at the end to see what her take on the game is, what she's particularly pleased with, and perhaps where she thinks they've still got some more room for development. I think the pace of the ball for both teams now is just slowing slightly, isn't it? Those prelim moves and drives and the quick feeds just slow down slightly.
So Israel go again, good passage of play there, just not able to get that ball through to a shooting opportunity in back. So Levi exited there through the top of the circle really nicely.
Yeah, it's great play down the centre channel there.
McDonald again secures another goal. The calmness, the composure has certainly influenced the confidence of the Swiss side throughout this game as we move into the final minutes. Just about 8 minutes left to go as McDonald will probably get another chance at goal. Very healthy scoreline for Switzerland.
Good effort, their commitment. Yeah, I love that. Dixon really deserved that goal. She kept the ball in play, got herself into a good shooting position, drew breath and then slotted it away. Lovely feed by Orlange there into Harper.
So ball speed improving as well for Switzerland as they get a gain of possession. Oh, just not able to convert that one. So coaches will always be looking at the conversion rate from their own centre pass attack. They'll be looking at the conversion from a gain of possession on defence, and the number of coaches that talk about the fact that they got the conversions but didn't always necessarily get the goal. So they are getting the gain but not the conversion, should I say. So I'm sure Molly Brodie has set some targets for this group. They look like they're out to meet a target and they continue to move that ball through. And it's probably a really high scoreline for a Switzerland under-17 side as well. Certainly comparing results last year.
I think at this level, you watch a game, but it's actually the stats that tell the story, and using them effectively as a coach is really important, not only for your own selection and thinking, but also to show the players what's working well. And I think when I was playing as a shooter, also looking at not only how many shots you've taken, your conversion rate, but where you're taking them in the circle, because again, as an attacking unit, that helps to tell a story about whether we're using the wide channel, mid channel, how you're getting free in the post. So that performance analysis in our sport is really important.
Yes, and as you say, it's not just the goal scored or not scored, it's what's happening leading up to that as well, and where where the assists are coming from, making sure that you've got the mid-quarters working to circle edge, or at least putting the right pass in. Lots and lots of work to do, and coaches will always sit some individual goals underneath some of those real outcome measures as well, which is great for players, just to be able to reflect and evaluate where they believe they're at in relation to their own personal goals as part of the process.
And I think there's something in terms of, as you say, setting objectives for individual players and seeing what their decision making is and how they work collaboratively to make that happen, because we know netball is very much a team sport and it's a thinking game. When I describe netball to people who perhaps don't know our sport so much, when you think about all the elements of it, it's quite incredible when you see athletes performing at this level.
Yeah, the space restrictions really impact on the decisions. The time that you're given on the ball, 3 seconds, impacts on decision-making time available. So that pressure is what coaches really need to try and simulate in their training as well, and I'm sure that's something that these coaches really do try, just to prepare players for what they'll come up against. Switzerland approaching the 60 mark. We're into the final 4 minutes. Great take there, good pressure on the centre pass, and that is the work of Roberts on wing defence.
Yeah, McDonald just looks like she's just sustained a bit of an ankle twinge. Right decision, I think, for her coming off with only 3 minutes left on the court. There's nothing to be gained by her injuring herself at this stage. She's had a fantastic game. She's still smiling, so it's lovely to see.
So the cowbells are getting louder below us. A very pleased Switzerland supporting group sitting right below us in commentary. So the cowbells have been silenced a little bit, but I think there'll be some celebrations at the end of this match. I can just sense it, Lynn. They're standing.
You can't keep a good cowbell down.
No,
Anita, can
something's going to happen below us. Enjoy the quieter time, because I think it will get a little bit louder at the end of this match.
I think Switzerland have had a really tremendous quarter again defensively from all the players on the court. They've managed to limit the number of options for Israel down to only 5 shots this quarter, whilst putting away 16 themselves. I'm waiting to hear the LA Swiss as well, which is usually accompanied with this team. So just 2 minutes to go. So it's been a really enjoyable game to watch and commentate on here. Lots to celebrate from both teams.
And we've talked about the Israel performances. They have just grown in their confidence and their connection on court. So I'm sure they'll be back out for their next game with more targets, but definitely impressed with their ability to just continue to make those inroads in performance improvement.
Definitely. Oh, great hands there. Gamma's giving nothing away. Played the whole game for Switzerland. I think she's been really impressive in there. Good overall pressure again by Israel.
So,
have a goal.
Yeah, into the final minute. Yeah. So it's been an exciting day. It's great to see all of the countries out at this venue. As we've talked about, 2 venues in operation. Lots of volunteers out there, as you can see on the screen. A big thank you, a big shout out to all of the volunteers, everyone that is making this a great event for all of the players. And a big thank you to the umpires in charge of this game as well, as they close out in the final seconds. Switzerland, I think, want to get this ball through to goal. Need to be quick. Oh, not quite made it.
We're about, oh, I wouldn't have done that. So easy to sit here and say that, though, isn't it? Prize of get it down.
Got to be a long ball.
Get it in. Oh, what a great move by the shooter there as well to create space.
Super performance. Well played, Israel. We've been impressed. 30 goals on the board. Switzerland 60. It's been a great final game, as we see the crowd there, the cowbells, the noise, congratulating the Switzerland side. Great performance, as we see both playing teams just shaking hands there. Switzerland really pleased with that win. So we'll be back in just a minute or so. Enjoy the visuals, but we'll be back with coach interview and player of the match. Okay, I'm with Molly Brodie. Molly, congratulations. We really enjoyed that performance. You must be so pleased and proud.
Oh yeah, so pleased, ecstatic, I think is the right word. Yeah.
Everything seemed to come together. We just watched the through court play, and yes, there will be improvements, I'm sure, but we just really enjoyed how well that team gelled together.
Yeah, we knew that they could do it. We've seen glimpses of it in all of the training that we've been doing, and it was brilliant to see it all come together. And they looked like they enjoyed it as well, which was just lovely to watch.
And we watched you make just a couple of changes, not too many, but those changes worked and players did have an impact. You must be pleased with what you put on there and the changes that you made.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all credit to Israel. They chucked everything at us and they really made us think and work for it. But yeah, the changes we made, really pleased with those as well.
And Brooke MacDonald at shooter, calm, composed, not afraid to take the long shots. So where did you find her?
She's a superstar and we'll keep that one to ourselves.
And looking ahead then tomorrow, what are you up against tomorrow? And obviously, what will you do in the preparation from now to the next game?
Yeah, I think it's going to be tough. We've got 2 tough matches tomorrow, and 2 matches on 2 days in a row is hard for the girls physically, but we've still got more on the bench to come as well, so we can rotate those players. We'll be looking to really keep that consistency and build on the consistency from today.
Excellent. Well, we really enjoyed it. I think the supporters did, and the cowbell. So good luck tomorrow and best wishes.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Sure there'll be some noise back there. Okay, Brooke, that was a fantastic performance. You were our commentary player of the match, so talk us through where your netball career started. We're interested to know.
Oh, well, I started playing maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and yeah, I've always loved it, and I just wanted to go a further level, and then I joined the Swiss team, and then I was really happy to get invited to this tournament, and then yeah, so I'm really happy.
And you've got a great group there. Every player that came on court really supported each other well. So you must gel as a group and obviously work hard for each other. You must be really pleased with everyone.
Yeah, no, I think it's a really good group this year. We all get along really well, and I think we just work all together really well. So it's good.
And what goes through your mind? Because often you take the ball, you turn and you look to post straight away, which is fantastic. So are you thinking nervous, or is it just a natural reaction about putting that ball up?
Don't think, and I just kind of shoot it, and because I don't know, otherwise I overthink it. So yeah, I just kind of hope for the best.
And you work really hard with the goal attacks that were on there with you as well, so you must work hard in training. Has training been good leading into the competition?
Yeah, we always train together in our club as well, and so we're always together, so I think we read off each other really well, so I think it's good. Yeah.
And so what will you do from now before tomorrow? So some tough games coming up?
Yeah, probably going to rest, probably rewatch the match and just go through it, and so yeah.
Well, congratulations, you are our player of the match. Well done.
Thank you.
So that brings today, day 2, to an end. I'm struggling with all of these cowbells in front, but they're making a great noise in front. Congratulations to Switzerland getting the win at the end of this second day. A great performance though by Israel, and as we continue through in the championship and challenge competition, we'll be back tomorrow with more games. So every game is live streamed from both venues. Join us then for day 3. We'll be back tomorrow early morning, first games at 9 o'clock. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you back here on the live stream tomorrow.